My wish is that this message finds you thriving, chasing every inch of joy that you can find in this life, feeling loved wherever you are, not shying away from any endeavor, but choosing to be all in, choosing an open heart, choosing to give your dreams new life. If you have been seeking a sign, let this validation rest easy in your heart and mind. You are exactly where you are meant to be. You, sweet being, are exactly where you are meant to be. Good morning. We are as excited as you are to be here today. There are light codes being showered on the planet at this time, and it is accelerating the awakening of the collective. There are massive releases that are happening. And so we were guiding you into staying centered in your heart. We have divine intention and purpose by coming here and communicating with you during these times. There is divine intention and purpose in us coming forward to give you messages during these times. Throughout your awakening, you've been grounding the information of why you are here, light worker. And at times it has been hard to believe, we know. So through the years, we have come forward in love and guidance and understandings of expansion to help your mind put together the pieces of this puzzle so that it would make sense in some way, shape, or form, and allow you levels of trust that you would be able to lean into. And here we are. You have collected your data, and you feel the energy on the planet in higher frequencies, higher levels than ever before. We are going to ask lovingly that you put your walls down and lean in now. Lean in now. Trust this process. Trust your inner guidance. It is okay if you do not hear it as strong as you maybe would wish. Crystal does not hear her guidance as strongly as she would wish. Everybody has their process. Allow yourself to be exactly where you are now and celebrate it in this time and space. Because there is a grand purpose in the guidances of all dimensions coming back through time and space to communicate to you now. You cannot take outdated information with you. You cannot take obsolete information with you. The thoughts and belief systems that you have decided no longer represent the reality that you know to be true. You have to let them go. There is a lot of energy being split in the Lightworker collective because they find themselves coming to know many things, many new ways of the light and how to be in this energy. Yet their brain and belief system still hangs on to the matrix way, still holds on to subconscious thought patterns that this is the only way, and they are tearing their energy and creating confusion for themselves. And this is why we advise that everybody take a look at that inner voice. Really look at your inner voice. It is going to identify to you the subconscious thoughts that you may not be aware of in the now moment, that are directing the frequencies of your manifestations. Slow down, Lightworker. The more crazy the energy of the collective and planetary sphere gets, you go inward and calm down, slow down. Balance out these energies. You have come to know your masculine action, and you have come to know your feminine intuition, and now it is time to slow your nervous system into a space of trust, allowing your vessel to be the container, the holder of information that it was meant to be. Balancing out both aspects of your oneness here. And just experiencing it, just being with it. Getting to know that essence of balance before you take action in creation. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. When you have just both balanced out two polarities, you do not necessarily know how they work together. It is very important that you sit back and allow these energies just to reveal themselves to you in essence, frequency, get to know the blending of these two energies, because you only know them independently, and as they create together, they are very different. The characteristics of each energy will be very different when it is mingling with the other. But it is important that you know this for your internal balance. Crystal is very amazed right now because in her meditation that she was just doing moments ago, we invited her to the ship, into the boardroom where we all sit to meet. And as she sat, had some interaction, she prepared herself for channel. And now she finds herself with the vision of her in the ship. This is the first time we're allowing her to see this. She is sitting next to a crystal that is a generator. It is a part of her ship, and it generates her essence throughout the ship when she is incarnated in a reality that does not allow her to be here. And so as she sits in front of this crystal, she feels very powerful. She's also realizing as she sits in front of this crystal that she has a technology in her hands. It's allowing her to speak with higher collective consciousness that wouldn't necessarily have an individual viewpoint. This technology gives a voice to collective energy of the higher dimensions that maybe is not as fractalized to be able to give specific words to the dense dimension that you are finding yourself in at this time. She's going to love this. Your ascension is upon you. And many are needing comfort and reminders. And we do not mind. Continue to allow yourself an open heart, and you will feel the higher dimension around you. It is present. It is very, very present. And as you allow yourself the vibrational rising, the attunement into the grid that has been laid in the earth beneath you by the light workers, you will begin to not only receive the codes of the new earth, but you will also be able to see where the codes of new earth are creating glitches in the matrix, and the higher dimensional energy is beginning to be shown. The higher your vibration goes, the more expanded your consciousness will become, which allows for a greater ability of you to have an understanding of concepts that exist outside of your dimension, outside of your field, the places that you're used to and where the program maybe still lingers. We are very excited to be with you these days. There are many communities that are gathering in your skies. When you go for walks outside, they will show up. It is an open space where they can give you communication and let you know that they are with you, that they are watching, very eagerly anticipating the human experience as it transitions out of its repression and into the higher dimensional light. It may be hard sometimes to see the good that is happening here. But when you tune into your heart, you will know. You will see it through our eyes. You will be given broader perspective. The lightworkers have been given the task of balancing energy while going through massive clearing and ascending themselves. This has never been done before. This has never been done before. The genetic coding that is opening within you has a capability that we had never experienced before, as we have never watched the human collective fully ascend. Some civilizations have ascended, yes, but not the collective all at once. You are in the final moments of density being purged from your planet. Please allow for patience, time, for the energies to adjust. Please stay in your awareness. Please be mindful of your body and what it needs. You are already engaging in your mission work and your purpose, whether you have an understanding of what you are doing or not. There are many that are doing grid work, tune-ups in the matrix. There are many that still feel that battling energy weighing on their heart. The cleanup crew is present on the planet now, taking care of any lingering densities. But the energies that were creating the density, the energies that maybe had what would be called power in your realm, they have been eradicated. There is no need to worry, sweet being of light. It is already done. But the cleanup will continue, and the vibration and frequency will raise. And soon, the illusion will fall away. And at that moment, we know all will be well. Because that moment is a moment between you and Source. And Source knows when you are ready and when you are not. Source knows when you are vibrationally prepared to hold the light of who you really came here to be. And when maybe you need a little more fine-tuning, a little more of an attunement and opening and expansion. And one is not better than the other. It's just a choice. Please don't be worried, light workers, star seeds, beings that come here and listen to these messages. We have already seen the outcome. You are safe and heading towards so much joy, so much pleasure. The pleasure that will be felt in the atmosphere alone will make tears shed from your eyes. There is a greatness that will be felt for all. There are a few moments where there will be opportunities for those who are not choosing these higher energies to exit. Please do not be sad for their souls. Surround them with light and love. And just like Source, know that in the perfect timing, they will have exactly what they need. Not every soul is ready for the path of ascension through density. And that is not something that Source frowns upon. So we will say to the light worker, if you find yourself frowning upon those that are not resonant in your vibration, please reevaluate that aspect of the personality structure. Every divine being has a path into the light. And it doesn't matter how or when you choose it. In the existence of all that is, evolution is all that is. It is expanding and growing in all moments. And even though some expansion may be looking a little slower than others, at times even stagnant, stagnancy can only exist in death. And death is an illusion. So know that you are forever changing, you are forever shifting, regardless of what experience your soul is ready for. Your soul is ready, lightworkers. Stop questioning yourself. Keep your heart open. Get into meditation. Align yourself to the essence of the energies that are coming into the planet. Allow yourself to begin to connect to the waves of energy that you know are inbound. You will be prepared when the time comes. And in the moment that that energy hits your heart, you will be so proud that you trusted yourself. And in the moments after, you will integrate and ground the light very easily and be ready for the others. You will walk through your community and offer assistance to people who may look a little distraught or confused. There's going to be a lot of change happening very quickly on the planet. And yes, we have told you before, it will look and feel a little chaotic. But we promise you in your heart, you will know that this is a part of what is meant to be happening. This is a part of what is igniting an awakening, an ascension. You are prepared for all aspects of what is to come. Your intuition and your heart has been leading you the entire time. Your divine feminine aspect is to trust yourself, that you have come into this information for a reason. Be proud of the downloads that are coming in. Spend time in nature and allow the sun on your skin. Close your eyes and focus your intention in the back of your forehead. Let it be a movie screen and just sit and receive. You don't need to organize it, and if nothing shows up in that moment, it is okay. Your intention in that space is all that's needed to get the magnetism and acceleration of your third eye opening underway. But there is something that says in the human world that you cannot just allow yourself to have an experience. And we want you to go into these places of self-assessment and sitting with your inner energy and just allow yourself to have an experience. Some days there will not be a message. Some days there will be peace. And some days there will not be a message. There will be anxiety, as your body is giving you hints that you need to slow down and breathe. You're doing too much. The point of meditation is to slow down and sit with subtle frequencies. Subtle in this reality, yes, but it is what is considered higher frequency in other dimensions. Higher frequency is hyper aware. Not hyper aware in attachment, but hyper aware in observance. We want you to train your skin and train your body and train your senses into awareness. And you cannot do that when you are being bombarded by messages on your social media. You are a large part of a collective ascension. But if you are focusing on the collective's ascension, you in turn are kind of slowing it down, Lightworker. Because the only true power that you have in this moment is placing your awareness on yourself and recognizing how that energy impacts the whole, impacts all that you are, all that we are. There has never been a more profound time to focus in on what your guidance has been telling you. Have you been receiving a nudge to go try a modality? Have you been receiving a nudge to go work with a practitioner? Follow the guidance. Has the guidance been asking you to sit and deepen your meditation further than when you would normally exit? Giving yourself more time and space to expand what you're tuning into there? The energy on your planet is not the same as it was before. Get to know it. Give yourself intentional visualizations throughout the day. Pieces of new earth. Pieces of what you want to feel and see. We want to bring you back into the upper chakras and ask that your heart get ignited again. And sometimes when you are igniting, you are going to have to place energy in a room that it may not already be in or feel organic in the moment. The incoming energies will continue to intensify. Your dreams will continue to intensify. The downloads in your body will continue to intensify. Follow the guidance to give your body what it needs during this time so that you may maintain balance, allowing the energies of ascension to flow through you freely. Be balanced in your expression. Let it be heart-led. Take care of yourself. It won't be long. It won't be long. We are with you, Lightworker, and we are proud. We have been giving you guidance to deepen your connection. Please take action. You will be proud that you did. Whether it be connecting to your spirit or connecting into your body, whatever connection is needing depth at this time, that is your homework. Let the end of the year be the time that you set your intention for exactly who you want to become, exactly the aspects of the higher self you would like to integrate into your daily activities, into your daily awareness, into your daily mindfulness practices. The energy is very strong in this next new year. And you have the availability and the opportunity to manifest very powerfully. You will see this in the spring. All signs will be present. Your manifestations will come in very swiftly, whether you are focused positively or negatively. So allowing yourself to release and align, calibrate to your highest timeline. That is what we would do if we were in your shoes over the next 30 days. Assume the position. Energy incoming. Open hearts, open hearts. You are ready. We are complete.